Live at the 2018 NAACP Freedom Fun Banquet at the Dr. Kerry Robinson Center. And I have with me today
Lieutenant Angelo Vaughn of the Lee County Sheriff's Office.
Thank you so much for having a little girl talk with me. What brought you out to this amazing movement?
Well, what brought us out here on behalf of Sheriff Carmine Marceno and the Lee County Sheriff's Office, the NAACP is an important cog to this community. What brought us out here is we are part of the community. The Sheriff's Office is part of the community, and being a swim coach over at Dunbar High School, thank you, Dr. Carl Burnside, we need to be here. We should be here because we're reaching out to the communities. We want them to feel comfortable with law enforcement. So that's what brought us out here.
Well, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for finding the benefit of being here. What is it, I saw so many different faces. What is it that you want to take away? What is something that you want to take away from being here among all these people, the unity? What is it as a lieutenant you would like to take away?
What we'd like to take away from this is that the diversity within the Sheriff's Office. Lee County is becoming a very diverse community. And what I'd like to take away from this is what the NAACP stands for, what its main mission, not only just for the advancement of people of color, but everyone.
And how does the Sheriff's Department and the NAACP, how do you collaborate outside of the banquet and different events that's going on?
Well, we have what is called the Sheriff's Youth Activities Lead, which is our executive director, Lieutenant Larry King, heads that up. We also have basketball programs. We have archery programs. We also, in the Tice community during the summer months, we have the swim program, which we work with Lee County Parks and Rec. As a matter of fact, I'm one of the certified lifeguards, so we're out there working with anywhere between 120 to 150 kids, teaching them how to swim. I'm sure Mr. Pitts will appreciate that. Absolutely. So that's what we have to offer, and just talking to the community and let them know that we're human beings. I mean, there's more to Lieutenant Vaughn than just a uniform.
Absolutely, and I know with all of the situations that's going on with our community and trying to bridge that gap with community as well as the Sheriff's Department, I believe you being here is a great signal that, hey, you really, really are trying to bridge that gap. So what are you doing as a whole to get other people on board to see the big picture that you see? How you bringing people on board?
Not only with the social programs we have, the athletic programs we have, and just being out in the community, being seen, whether it be a dinner or just being in a restaurant, just sitting down. If you see kids, for example, handing little kids little plastic gold stars or gold badges, those things are important. It's those little things that make a big difference. But we're just trying to establish, along with that, a bigger and better communication with the public between us and the Sheriff's Office, and of course with Fort Myers Police Department with the blessing of Chief Diggs. Okay,
but you can't do this alone. So would you look into that camera and tell our community how important it is for them to be on board and how important it is for them to be involved?
What we'd like to say to the community is we're on your side. We can't do our job without your help. And there's more to us than just putting people in jail. It's called a partnership. Communicate. Let's work together. We live here. All of us live here together. We want to be more proactive as opposed to reactive. Just communicate with us.
Thank you so much for having this talk with us today, and I hope you enjoyed this awesome banquet. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more.